Hello. എന്തായി ഇറങ്ങിയ Hi bro. Renoy 5T bro. Hi, welcome. Vas bro, hi, welcome. നേരത്തെ ആണല്ലോ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock balls. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. It's Pelé! Triol gets it away. He's had a fair tumble up to that challenge. And looks a good ball through. Check claims comfortably. He's got away. And he's running through. No goals as yet. Well, played right into his path. Raul. It's chance! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No force to come out.
The ball is loose. And he's there to get it away.
ഹലോ വാസ് ബ്രോ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Pelé. Koku. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the finish!
കേരള ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ.
Bit the assured keeper there. Hugh is offering a right smile there. And we have our very first corner. Del Piero! Just off target.
That is a really good chance, this, Peter. Certainly the way he's
ഒരു
been
മിനിറ്റിൽ
playing.
ഇപ്പോൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തേ ഉള്ളൂ.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram calmly anticipates. Maldini makes the interception. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And a chance!
എന്താണെടാ അവിടെ?
Denied by
Nabi bro, hi, welcome bro.
to save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now
Oh,
they can
just
string
miss.
out a defence. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's had a shot.
അവിടെ എന്തോന്നടാ അത്?
It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter.
Sure.
So this comes as no
ഞാൻ
surprise.
ഫ്രണ്ടി ഓടുന്നു. ആ ബോൾ
He's had a look.
വെറുതെ ആ വേസ്റ്റ് ബോൾ.
He's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
To join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Royce. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Bernardo Silva.
ഡിവിഷനാണ് ബ്രോ. ഞാൻ വെറുതെ ഡിവിഷൻ എടുത്ത് കളിച്ചു.
There's the whistle
എന്തായാലും
then to start the second half.
ലോസൊക്കെ ആയില്ലേ, ഇപ്പൊ കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
Ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Del Piero. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Neymar. That pass isn't the best. Chiellini. Tries to pass it through.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ട അവിടെ.
Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, what has happened here? Pirlo. Thuram. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And there's the shot!
ഓ എന്ത് ഗോളാ അത്?
Del
അമ്മ,
Piero, another ice cool goal.
ഇതിന് സെലിബ്രേഷൻ ഇട്ടേ മതിയാ.
A finish right from the top drawer.
നൈസ് ഗോൾ. ഞാൻ പുറത്താ.
Get themselves in front.
ഞാൻ തോപ്പിച്ചു ബ്രോ.
Needed composure, and he
Try
had
ചെയ്യാം.
plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look,
എല്ലാം കൂടെ ഉള്ളുണ്ട്. ഭയങ്കര ലാഗ്
tries
ഉണ്ട്.
to put the ball in the net. That's what he's
പാസിംഗ് ഒക്കെ നല്ല ലാഗ്.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a
Good
whole
goal.
lot more urgent now.
ഞാൻ അത് പുറത്തു
You
വന്നു.
know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And Del
എടാ
Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pirlo knocks it into space.
ഷീവറാ പാസ്.
Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero.
ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ചാൻസും കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battening away, and
വേറെ
eventually
ചെയ്യാം.
things might change for you.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chiellini with the clearance.
നിറക്ക് ഏകദേശം തീർന്നു.
Serginho. So, what can they make of this?
നൈസ് പാസ്.
That's been slipped through. He's being urged to... And that would have been game, set and match.
അവിടെ നിന്ന്
Really thought
ക്രോസ്
he's going to
കൊടുക്കാമായിരുന്നു.
settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! No, he
അങ്ങനെ
didn't
തീർന്നു.
quite meet it right. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done
കിട്ടിയോ?
here. That has not gone well.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're done. Well, that was both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed
What are your
away.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
ഹലോ നിഷാൽ ബ്രോ. ഡിവിഷൻ എന്തായാലും നാളെ പോവല്ലോ. ഇനി വെറുതെ എന്തായാലും ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ ലോസ് ആയാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഓൾറെഡി 110 ലോസായി. രണ്ട് കളിയൂടെ കളിച്ചിട്ട് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് നമുക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കും.
The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most
അയ്യേ
competitive centre backs.
റൗണ്ട് ബാക്കിലോട്ട് ഇറങ്ങിയാണ് ഗൈസ്.
He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be
ഞാൻ
just where you need him.
ബോൾ
Making a
എടുക്കടാ.
vital interception or just making life difficult for the...
Oh, what a
ജസ്റ്റ്
try! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Raul. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out. Well played. Neymar. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
ജസ്റ്റ്
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super find. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that.
Interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rummenigge. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
ഫോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ടാ തന്നെ.
It's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
ഗോളാക്കാം നമുക്ക്.
Pirlo considers his options.
Okay.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
പുറത്ത്.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Mayavi bro, hi, welcome bro.
Half an hour played now. Kagawa. Neymar. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Neither of these two want to come on second best. Van der Ven has given away a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Just off target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koku. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kagawa. Oh, that's delightful. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Oh.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Hello? Hello?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Just ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു കോപ്പി ചെയ്തോ. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇപ്പോൾ വരെ.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
വീഡിയോ ഹാർഡ് സ്കീ കിടക്കണം.
And this is Lewandowski! And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. A pretty loose pass. Koku. Raul. Knocks it out wide. Koku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
ഇരുന്നോ. ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ്. ഞാൻ വർക്ക് കഴിഞ്ഞിപ്പോൾ ഒന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ.
Not going up front in a hurry.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's got away. Neymar plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shammu.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Lewandowski. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
it's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hello. Welcome.
Nice sequence of passes this. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
ഈസില്ല 178 GB അത്.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ഇത് മറ്റേ ഇതാക്കണോടാ ഫോർമാറ്റിന്റെ.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he was quick to react.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
it's Lewandowski. McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Raul tries to play it through, pinches it off him.
നീ പറ കൊടുത്തു
Stoppage time, and it is still 0-0.
ഞാൻ പറയാം താത്താടുത്ത് പറയാം.
And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
ഇതാരും എനിക്കറിഞ്ഞുള്ള ഇതായിരുന്നു.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
ഇതൊക്കെ ആരും ഫേക്ക് ഐഡി എല്ലാം ആയിരിക്കും.
Despite it being
എനിക്കറിയില്ല.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ. എനിക്കറിഞ്ഞോളൂ. ഓക്കെ ആക്കിക്കോ. ഐഡി ഇട്ടോ, ഐഡിയുടെ ആരെങ്കിലും കേറിക്കോ. ഓക്കെ ആരെങ്കിലും കേറിക്കോ. രണ്ട് ലൈവിലെ കമന്റ്സ് ഞാൻ രണ്ട് ഇതായിട്ട് ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം. രണ്ട് ലൈവിന്റെ ആ ഒരു സ്ക്രീൻ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, രണ്ടാക്കി ഇങ്ങനെ ഇട്ടിരിക്കണം. ആ കമന്റ് മാത്രമായിട്ട് വായിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. ഒന്ന് ഷോർട്സിൻ്റെത്, ഒന്ന് ഇതിൻ്റെത്. മൈ ബിഗ് ഫാൻ ബ്രോ ഷമ്മു. ആരാടാ ഇത്? എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് സബ് ചെയ്തോ. ഇതാരെങ്കിലും ആക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. ഇർഫാൻ ഭയങ്കര ബിസിയാണ്. ഓ ഭയങ്കര ബിസിയായി. ഇപ്പൊ അവനെ വിളിച്ചാലേ ഫ്രീ ആവുള്ളൂ. വെറുതെ ഇവിടെ എന്തായാലും വെറുതെ വന്നിരുന്ന് ഗെയിം കളിക്കണല്ലേ, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പിന്നെ ചോദിക്കണം. ഞാനൊരു ജോലി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ നേരെ ലൈവ് ചെയ്യാൻ വന്നത് ഇങ്ങോട്ട്. നീ ലൈവാ വ്യൂസ് കയറണ ഷമ്മു കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞോ? അതേ കഴിഞ്ഞു. കല്യാണം കഴിഞ്ഞൊരു കൊച്ചുണ്ട് എനിക്ക്. 2 മാസമായ കൊച്ചുണ്ട്.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here. Could be danger here. Kaka!
ഷൂട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ
What
മതിയായിരുന്നു.
you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pullet. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power,
just
the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in
Hey.
and cover.
അതെന്തടാ ഞാൻ എടുത്തെന്നാ ബോൾ.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
ഒന്നും വൈകി വീട്ടിലെത്തിയാൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കി ദേഷ്യപ്പെടില്ല. ദേഷ്യമൊന്നും വിടില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇവിടെ അങ്ങനത്തെ പരിപാടിയൊന്നുമില്ല.
Davids. Kaka does well to get it back. Right, Shevchenko.
എങ്ങനെയാടാ നേരെ നിന്നിട്ട് തിരിഞ്ഞ് പാസ് കൊടുക്കുക? ഭയങ്കര മോശം.
Really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pull it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ferdinand clears it away. Pull it. This looks promising. He's found a way through.
Bullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? And it's Kaka. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Right, Shevchenko. Played into space. That's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
കൊച്ചിന്റെ പേര്
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's the end of the first half.
കുട്ടിയുടെ പേര്
Time with
സൈഹ ബത്തൂൽ.
yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
ജസീല
Opportunities
കൂണു.
have resumed at the start
Hi,
of the
bro.
second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Next time. Oh,
Chance! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a straight
Sila
encouragement to
Kuno.
every one of his teammates
from here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always
block
really rip
on
defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
counter attack.
Arsenal are in front now. The game's own shapes to shoot.
Super name.
And there's the goal they've been.
എന്റെ കാക്ക ഒരു ഉസ്താദാണ്.
It
അപ്പൊ
was a great
ആളാണ്
finish.
പേരിട്ടത്.
Put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked.
Chance!
ആശം ഭയങ്കര ഫോമിലാണ്.
Up by 3. They
മൂന്ന്
have
ഗോളായി.
their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected.
There's the shot! Kaka. And the counter is on.
I wouldn't fancy
Pass കൊടുത്ത അവിടെയാണ്, പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ ആയിപ്പോയി.
to be honest, there's absolutely no supply.
And here's Del Piero. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Del Piero is onto this. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a
ഭീമപള്ളിയുടെ അടുത്താണ് വീട്. പള്ളിയുടെ 1 കിലോമീറ്ററിന് ഉള്ളിൽ.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots off the post.
ബ്രോ Zico accounting. Okay.
Unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Kakao. Number 13. Pulic.
Shevchenko.
Number 21.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 9. Karl-Heinz
Messi.
Rummenigge. Number 19. Messi. Number 7. Neymar.
Messi.
Number 4.
Zico.
Adriano.
And it's
Substitution.
Zico. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
4 added minutes
There
has
will
been
be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. And that's another good win of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Easy bro. Add me. Okay, add. New subscriber bro. Safer. Welcome to the family bro. ആരെങ്കിലും കേറിക്കോ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കേറിക്കോ. Mehdi. Are you Tamil? No bro, Malayalam. Famas Fardeen. Hi bro. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്? ആരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ? വരുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ? ചേട്ടാ വിഷ്ണു ബ്രോ പറഞ്ഞോ ബ്രോ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Ian Specklin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the
Manager
atmosphere.
Nico Kovacs.
What lies in store.
1v1 കളിക്കാൻ ബ്രോ ഹമാസ്
Like
ഫർദീൻ.
match day, especially here,
Random
this
room ആണ്.
crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Todia and Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Okay.
Opts to play it back. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Pato. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zanetti. That has ended up in no man's land. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh,
Oh, the
nice
ball's
jacket.
loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
ഈ ഇറങ്ങിയ ഡെവലപ്പറാണ്.
Clear their lines.
ഞാൻ വർക്കുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 8 മണിയൊക്കെ എണീക്കും. ഇല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 11-12 മണി
Space where few can.
ആ ഒരു ടൈം.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zanetti. He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. Schneider. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Raul. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo played out towards the right wing. There's the end of the first half.
ഉപയോഗിക്കാറൊന്നുമില്ല.
It's a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
Any strong
announcement.
opinions on the
Boss.
first half?
You that
Well, I wouldn't
CCTV
say
ഞാൻ
it was
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്
most
ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി
dominant
പോയതാണ്,
control
പക്ഷെ
from
നടന്നില്ല.
Peter, but defensively
ബ്ലോക്ക്
very
വീണോ?
composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So both teams still stuck on the
എന്താ
starting blocks here. 0-0 in the
ഉറങ്ങണ?
lead. So we're straight back at it at
ഉറങ്ങിപ്പോയാ?
the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more
എടാ. റിയൽ നെയിം ഷംനാദ്.
Slick, the
40 back.
speed is slippery. Tato!
Nice.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus with the short one. Maldini tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
How many interceptions have we seen
Hark
now?
was-
Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Villa.
Oh, great feat that.
Tackle nice.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പാസ് ചെയ്യും?
And it's Schneider. Tato. That's an excellent interception.
അടിച്ചു കൊന്നിട്ട്
It's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking.
സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് എപ്പോഴും ക്രോസ് കൊടുക്കാൻ ടെൻഷൻ സാധനം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ട്രൈ ചെയ്യാം. നാശമലറക. ജസീല കൂണോ പ്ലീസ്.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
അയ്യോ,
Oh, he's
കൈ
gifted
കൊണ്ടുപോയി.
it to the opposition. He's having a go.
കൈ കൊണ്ടറിയാതെ.
Number 14, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
ഭയങ്കര
Neither
lag
side
ആട്ടാ.
has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Pirlo. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! A
എല്ലാരും
real
like ചെയ്തോ
chance
guys?
and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this
ബ്രോ,
team is
നാട് എവിടെയാ?
playing on the break. They're really
ട്രിവാൻഡ്രത്താണ് ബ്രോ. ഞാൻ ഫുഡ് റെഡി.
Koku. Neymar. It's a sharp pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever
ഓക്കെ
it
ബ്രോ,
takes.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
And it's been played through. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Neymar!
എടാ,
But hit the post. Can he get on the end of this? That is a
കറക്റ്റ്
great
അവിടെ ഒന്ന്
pickup.
ഗോളാറ്.
Now it's Danny Olmo. And the shot!
അവിടെ കയറേണ്ട ഗോൾ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വന്ന്.
There!
ശ്ശെ.
Finally! The
Aim
movement
ചേർന്നടാ.
so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയോ ബോൾ പോകണം.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And time is up. Quite a game And one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort,
Sure.
at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
Oh, കാറ്റിനോട് കിളികളോട് കഥകൾ ചൊല്ലി നീ. Guys, ഇവിടെ ഒരാൾ ഉറക്കമാണ്. പക്ഷെ അവിടെ ഗെയിമൊക്കെ കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അളിയ ഉറങ്ങിത്തള്ളണം. അവിടെ ഗെയിമും ലൈവൊക്കെ ഓടുന്നു. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ ആള് ഉറക്കം. കാണിച്ചത് മിസ് അവിടെതോ ഗെയിം കളിച്ച് ലൈവ് ഇട്ടോണ്ടാണ് ഇരിക്കുന്നത്. എവറാ ഞാനില്ല. എന്നാ
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Welcome, guys.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And into the grateful arms of
ഇർഫാനെ അറിയാ എവിടാ കാണാനില്ലല്ലോ, നിന്നെ എല്ലാരും തിരക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Now it's Messi. Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior.
അടിയാൻ സുഖയിലൂടെ ആയിരുന്നു ഉറങ്ങും.
Nicely intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is just brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Neymar. Nicely
അടിയാ
aimed
ലേറ്റാന്ന്
pass.
വരുമ്പോ
And it's forced to go back.
എന്താ എങ്ങനെ പോകുന്നു ജോലി?
Well played now.
കൊള്ളാവോ? ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടോ?
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ബ്രോ നിന്നെ തിരക്കി.
Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi with a real chance here. And this an opportunity to pull level. Messi! And we have our very first corner. He rises!
Hey. അതെന്ത് ഗോളാ?
Taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting, and Messi!
ഓ
And he was there to get a
Fan boy.
vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
അയ്യേ
End of the first half.
ബാബു അണ്ണൻ.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Santos
Jordan
getting
is
the ball
new.
rolling in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that was vital. Pirlo. Neymar powering forward here. Messi driving through the middle. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He
Save
knew what
us
was
straight
coming.
there.
That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi considers his options.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Denied by
Nice
a
save.
great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And this is Neymar. Neymar. Big chance!
എടാ
Oh, it's hit the post.
അതെന്തോന്നാ അവിടെ
Save from Khan.
പോസ്റ്റ് കെട്ടിപ്പോയി.
Oh, that was a
Mandan
brilliant
Konate.
save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
വാ ഓടി വന്ന് ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യ് റുണ്ണി.
He's had a shot. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
ഡിവിഷൻ എത്ര? ഡിവിഷൻ 2. ഇർഫാൻ ബ്രോ ചോദിച്ചു തോന്നുന്നു, കമന്റ് ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് വീഡിയോ മറ്റേ ലൈവിൽ, ഷോർട്സ് അല്ലാത്ത മറ്റേ ലൈവിൽ. പിടിച്ചെടുത്തു.
Is the guilty party there? Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ibrahimovic, Vinicius Junior, and he can clear it away. No outsmarting him this time. Pelé, and here's Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi gets into a good position.
Oh,
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And that's a throw.
എന്ത് സ്ലോടാ ഇത് ഹെഡ് ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യാനൊക്കെ.
Nicely shaped ball. That pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a
ഇവിടെ
very
ലാഗ്
crucial
അടിച്ച്
game,
പണി.
isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Might be danger here.
എടാ
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And reclaimed it in a trice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pirlo is strong enough. Pirlo. Raul. And it's Chiellini.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Neymar.
സമയം തീർന്നു, സമനില.
Plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? So that's it.
ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Rummenigge claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
വേറെ റൂമിടാ. സ്റ്റുഡിയോയിൽ ഒറ്റയ്ക്കാണോ? അല്ല ബ്രോ, സുഹൈൽ ബ്രോ ഉണ്ട്. വാനിലെ കിളിയെ വാനോട് വളരെ വാനിലെ കിളിയെ वही तो जन्नत मेरी वही मेरा वही तो जन्नत मेरी आंसू वही आनंद.
Well, what a
സ്റ്റുഡിയോ
sight this is, a
വീടിനടുത്താണോ?
beautiful evening, and
ഏകദേശം ഒരു
a match that will
1/2
really get the juices
കിലോമീറ്ററോളം
flowing.
ഉണ്ട്. 1 കിലോമീറ്ററോളം ഉണ്ട് ഇവിടുന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട്.
Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Batisnuta. Zola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for the run. Vieri. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, Red, nice interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Belletti. Al Nassr applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them.
Bike on, bro.
The returns can be terrific. And it's Olmo. And this is shot at goal!
Offside.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, എന്ത് സേവടാ.
A sensational save.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot!
Oh,
It's bounced back off the post.
എന്ത് ഷോട്ടാ അത്.
Gets good distance on it.
Scary guys.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
എടാ.
Great chance! Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Vieri. Koku just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been
Applies the
indicated.
finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably
ഇതെല്ലാം ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ.
Now it's Messi. Passes short and sharp.
നെയ്മർ ബാക്കിലോട്ടാണ്.
Where is the half-time whistle? A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive.
വാനിലെ
It's been
കിളിയേ.
compelling stuff.
on the face face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter.
Some
Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Caught offside that time. McManaman tries to play it through. That looks a very good goal. That's an excellent interception. It's
Oh, in the shot. Nice, nice.
showbiz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Card.
Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
This certainly looks appetizing, well within shooting range.
They certainly fit the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Next time, please. Next ആരാ കളിക്കുന്നത്? നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആരും അറിയില്ല. റാൻഡായിട്ട് ആരെങ്കിലും കയറിയല്ലേ ഉള്ളൂ.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. Spread it left. Zanetti. And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need
Okay,
to take it
next
upon
gets better.
himself
Okay,
to
bro.
get
Okay,
a
bottom,
side back
bottom.
into this.
Next match, please. Okay, wait, bro. ഈ മാച്ച് ആയിട്ട് കയറി. Sir.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi. Neymar.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. You've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's got away. That pass has been well intercepted.
എന്താ ഇത്?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
നൈസ് ഗോൾ നടക്കാം.
Challenge there. Lovely ball and real chance.
Oh, penalty.
On the referee.
Ah.
Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Save എടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നു guys.
They've got a big enough job on their hands.
Yeah.
They really need to be putting those chances away.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
കൊന്നടാ എൻ്റെ ആളെ.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi. No way through. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goes looking wide. check, breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, shooting
Yeah.
chance! He scores! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
എംബാപ്പെ ഒരു ഗോള്
Movement so precise.
ഒരു
The
ഗോൾ
finish
ഇട്ട് മാസങ്ങളായി
so
എംബാപ്പെ.
Just when they thought they may be in at
എംബാപ്പി
one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Al Nassr give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
And the referee
ഏതായാലും കയറിക്കില്ല.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the centre.
സ്ലാട്ടൻ ഇല്ല ബ്രോ. സ്ലാട്ടൻ മാത്രം കിട്ടിയില്ല എനിക്കതിന്ന്. സ്ലാട്ടൻ മാത്രമല്ല, കട്ടൂസോ, സ്ലാട്ടൻ, പിന്നെ മറ്റേ ക്രിസ്ത്യൻ അബയാറ്റി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, 3 കിട്ടില്ല, ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരെയും കിട്ടി. സ്ലാട്ടൻ റണ്ണെടുക്കുന്നില്ല എൻ്റെ. പക്ഷേ ചില ടൈം നല്ലപോലെ കളിക്കും, ചില ടൈം മണ്ടത്തരം. അങ്ങനെ ആയിരിക്കും.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air.
ബ്രോ അക്കൗണ്ട് മേടിച്ചോ?
The action has already started. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the best, Peter. Everyone else
എന്തെടാ അത് അവിടെ?
just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Rosicki. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Probing pass. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Neymar running with the ball. Now it's Raul. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, important interception. Koku. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a break. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Neymar. Messi. That has been cut short. And it's Rosicki. Great vision. Gabriel cuts it out. Zanetti. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. That pass isn't the best. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some... Neymar! He scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this
Net
team.
പോയെ
Top drawer. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the ball's gone astray. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, what has happened here? Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Out towards the flank. Now it's Cruyff. Being still separated by the
ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് നടക്കുന്നത് അവിടെ.
goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Koku, the man synonymous with solidity.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Messi. He was under real pressure there. Ibrahimovic. Only break that came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Yeah. Goes for a shot!
Ah!
Messi really can't believe it. He let the
ഞാൻ അവിടെ കേള ഇതാണ്, പക്ഷെ
And he
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്
knows
ആയി
them
പോയി,
all too well.
പവർ കൂടിപ്പോയി.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
നെറ്റ് പോയാ?
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Pirlo.
കേരള എക്സ്ട്രീം ബ്രോ. നെറ്റ് പോന്ന്. ഓക്കേ, ഓക്കെ. ഗെയിമിൽ സെർവറിന്റെ എന്തൊരു ഇഷ്യൂ ആയിരിക്കും ബ്രോ.
It's down to business here. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not can he finish?
ഇവിടെ എന്തൊരു ഇഷ്യൂ ആയി.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's
എടാ
all
റോൾ ഓവർ ചെയ്യടാ.
attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment. It's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiellini simply refused to be outdone there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gerrard, and here's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. Zola gets into some space. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to play it in. Gerrard. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Raul is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Xavi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly
There
is
will be 1
miffed,
minute
having
at
made
a
the run
time.
and not get picked out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Everybody, to make sure
Well,
to
for
put
me,
all
Peter,
data
things
in
have
the
never
bins
really
provided.
got going,
Thank
but at
you
least
for your
this will be a good
cooperation.
time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few
Substitution in
changes
progress.
coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance here to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koku. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Bullet. Bullet! And that is doing no harm at all.
Bullet clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Zola.
Zola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he get on the end of this? Bullet gets into a good position. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, well played, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pirlo threads one in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mateus. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's tried one!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Solar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
GG bro. Will play, will
So in
play.
the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
Yes, last match ആരെല്ലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആർക്ക് ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് വെച്ച സ്റ്റോപ്പ് Zain Shazil bro, hi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready
ലേറ്റായി
for
പോയി ഓ
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become... Tries a shot!
എന്താടാ ഇത്
An early chance.
ഇങ്ങനെ വിളിച്ചടിക്കണം
First of the game.
റിനോയ് ബ്രോ ഹായ് റിനോയ്
Still,
റിനോയ്
at least he had
റിനോയ് ഫൈറ്റ്
confidence to take it on.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 23.
He's got tall.
ഓഹോ
He's missed,
Just
but
it.
not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mateus. And this is Puskás. Pirlo. Mateus. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he had to make that, and he did make it.
വാനിലെ കിളിയെ വാനോളം വളരെ
Now it's Messi. And it's Koku. Messi. Messi!
ഓ മെസ്സിയുടെ നൈസ് ബോൾ.
A finish right from the top draw. Calm, composed, confident.
ഇത് റൈറ്റ്
What a
ഫുട്ടാണ്
super
അടിച്ച്.
goal.
റൈറ്റ്
Well, he's
ഫുട്ട്
a
നൈസ്
defender's
ബോൾ.
nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
എടാ
First
നൈസ്
goal of
പാസ്സായിരുന്നു.
the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, that's a key interception. Koku has created one goal already. He's having a go! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Puskas. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chips it through. Shot, surely!
നൈസ് പാസിംഗ് ഗോ.
Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they...
And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar, Maldini, Neymar. Oh, here's a man adored by... And Messi! And he looked every bit... the
I am
assurance
here.
there.
Messi actually didn't do an
Manati,
awful lot,
okay.
to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Check claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Great ball if he can get there.
എവിടാ പോണെ?
Goes for it! Oh, crossbar! And now they can clear their lines. Referee's had a look.
ഓ നീലോത്തി നീലോത്തി
Either side has been able to make a very good race. Reach the halfway point.
Who wants us to time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Substitution.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Play for a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
എന്താ അത്?
Rummenigge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
വാനിലെ കിളിയെ
Well, Peter, just see
എല്ലാം
here how a
മിസ്പാസാണ്.
lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chiellini. Maldini. Neymar. Looking to play him in.
എവിടാ അടിക്കണേ?
Just lacked a decent finish.
Del Piero നൈസ് ബോൾ നമുക്ക് സെറ്റ് ആക്കാം.
That was a decent ball.
Villa really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Del Piero.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
എന്താ ഫുള്ള് ഇവന്റെ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ബോള്?
Here's a shot.
Messi.
Ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Has a look and plays it forward. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely aimed pass. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ചറാ.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
ആദ്യമേ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തെടുക്കേണ്ട ബോളാണ്.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
ഗൈസ് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്.
On the field, number 23. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Neymar.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shevchenko. Number 4, Adriano. Number 13, Gullit.
And it's Bale.
Number 10, Pele.
Rijkaard.
Substitutions taking place.
The final
There will be
seconds
1
now.
minute added time.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബ്രോ ഫുഡൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചോ?
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Desperate defending required here. And that has been cleared. And that will be the final act.
ജിജി ബ്രോ.
Something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the
Easy,
weeks
bro.
ahead. The final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Manuel.
was likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone
ഓ അതന്നെ
too much about what they've
റെഡ്
done.
ഇട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ന്യൂ സബ്ബാണ്.
Me to thank Jim Beglin.
ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം ടു യുവർ ഫാമിലി. ഓൾ സ്റ്റാറ്റ്സ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണോ? ആ ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണ്. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. 9:30 ജോലി കഴിയുകയുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. ന്യൂ സബ് ചെയ്ത ബ്രോ ID ഇട്ടോ, റൂം ID ഇട്ടോ, ഒരു മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം. ഓൾ സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് മേക്കർ. റൂം ഐഡി ഇടാവോ? അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇതിലോട്ട് കയറിക്കോ. ജുബുലാനി ഇതാര്? ഫുള്ളി ബ്രോ അടുത്ത മാച്ച് കളിക്കുക. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്തു. ഈ മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അടുത്ത മാച്ച് കളിക്കുക. ഷെയ്ൻ ശരി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണ് ബ്രോ, ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണ്. ലൈക്ക് അത്രയ്ക്ക് ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്. സുവേൽ പോയോ? സുവേൽ ഇവിടെ ഇരുന്ന് തൂങ്ങുന്നു, ഉറങ്ങുന്നു. ഗെയിം കളിക്കുന്നു, ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് ഉറക്കം, എന്നിട്ട് വീണ്ടും എണീക്കും, വീണ്ടും ഗെയിം കളിക്കും. അതാണ് പരിപാടി. അത് ഗെയിം ലൈവാണ്, ലൈവിലാണ്. കുടുംബമല്ല ബ്രോ, നമ്മള് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ആണ്, ചെറുതിലത്തുള്ള ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
സ്കൂളിലുള്ള ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ചെറിയ സ്കൂൾ.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
ഇർഫാൻ ചെറിയൊരു ഫാമിലി ആയിട്ട് വരും. അതായത് നമ്മളൊക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് തന്നെയാണ്. ചെറിയൊരു ഫാമിലി, ഇങ്ങനെ നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ചെറിയൊരു ഫാമിലി ആയിട്ട് വരും.
Messi. Southampton are looking to go forward now. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Oh, it's hit the post. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass.
16 പേര് കണ്ടോ ടോട്ടല്?
Tries to play it through. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety.
ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ അവിടെ നിന്നില്ല.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it.
He's one-on-one!
സുഹേൽ എൻ്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെയാണ് ഫോട്ടോഗ്രാഫി.
Calm, composed, confident.
ഗോഡ് പ്ലെയർ.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Southampton have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Raul is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, red card.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
സുഹേൽ ആരുമായിട്ട് ലൈവ് കളിക്കും. അവൻ
And reclaimed it in a trice.
യൂട്യൂബിൽ കുറച്ച് ഗെയിംസ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് കളിച്ച് ലൈവ് ഇട്ടോണ്ടിരിക്കും വെറുതെ. ചുമ്മാ അവന് വേറെ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്.
Cuts out the pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still
ലോറസ് ഷമ്മു ഷംനാഥ് ബ്രോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഞാൻ പോകുമ്പോട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ ഗൈസ്, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ പ്ലീസ്. ലൈക്ക് ദ സ്ട്രീം ഗൈസ്.
It just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too
ഇതൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയാടാ? ചാനലിന്റെ പേര് പേരെന്താ സുഹേല്? ഇത് ഇപ്പൊ കളിക്കണ ഇത് മറ്റേ കണ്ടന്റ് ഒക്കെ ചെയ്യില്ലേ ആ ഒരു ചാനല്. കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാകാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്, കാരണം കുറച്ച് റീച്ച് ഉള്ള അക്കൗണ്ടാണ്. ഈഗിളിന്റെ ഒക്കെ വീഡിയോസ് ഒക്കെ കണ്ടന്റ് ചെയ്തിടൂലേ, അത് അതിന്റെ ഒരു ഇത്. എവിടാ ഓടണം?
Southampton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play.
Holding തന്നെ.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
ഇതിന്റെ ഉണ്ണിയൊക്കെ എന്ത് സ്ലോ ആണ് ഞാൻ.
Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
ചാനലിന്റെ പേര് പറയാൻ, ചാനലിന്റെ പേര് പുറത്തുവിടൂല, അതൊക്കെ സീക്രട്ട് ആണ്. എന്തോന്നറാ ഇത്?
Neymar gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അൺലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത.
And it's Maldini. Now it's Neymar. Has a shot. Takes a shot. Another special.
Neymar.
That is a gem. An absolute gem. And with with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how
എടാ
many
ഞാൻ
boys
പാസ്
have left
കൊടുത്തത്
in the tank.
മെസ്സിക്കാണ് പാസ് കൊടുത്തത്, പക്ഷെ പോയത് ഇങ്ങോട്ട്.
Rummenigge. Raul. He might be in here.
എന്ത് സ്ലോടാ ഇത്.
Wonderful effort. All by
Sorry brother, I
himself.
can play
That's
you
a great
later.
chance from a really
ഇപ്പോൾ
swashbuckling
പിന്നെ ആരാ
goal.
കാണുക?
His manager will be wanting more
ചാനലിന്റെ
power.
പേര് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ ആര് കാണും? കാണാൻ ആൾക്കാർ ഒരുപാട് പേരുണ്ട് ബ്രോ, കാണാനായിട്ട്. പക്ഷെ ആരുടെ പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കൂലേ, അതുവഴി കയറി കാണണം, അതാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് കാണണം.
Substitution on the
ഡിബാൻ
field.
സോ ബോയ്
Number 9.
Oh, this is a
ലൈവ്
hot
എൻ്റെ
corner. The
Number
final whistle
7.
is up next.
Neymar. Number
Last-ditch
19.
defending.
കേരള ഗെയിമിംഗ്.
Number 21.
That's been intercepted.
That was well
Coming
played,
on the field.
well stopped.
Number
Now that's
23.
well seen too.
Del Piero.
ഒരു ഗോളൂടെ.
And it's Gullit. He's in a great position here. He's gone for
ഓ
goal!
എന്തടിയാ അത്, ലോ സ്ക്രീൻ.
By the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
ഒരു
That's
ഗോൾ
very
കൂടെ.
well played. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
സമയം തീർന്നു.
And
Oh.
that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch,
സൗകര്യമില്ല.
actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final
കയറി
thoughts,
കാണാൻ
Jim?
സൗകര്യമില്ല,
This looked the most likely outcome.
കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് കാണാൻ.
We've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for...
സ്റ്റാറ്റസ് മേക്കർ ഉണ്ടോ ചാറ്റിലുണ്ടോ ബ്രോ? ചാറ്റില്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിന്റെ ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ബ്രോ പോയിട്ട് വരട്ടാ. അപ്പോ സമയമായി, പോവാൻ ടൈമായി. നാളത്തെ ലൈവിൽ കാണാം. ഓക്കെ, ഉണ്ടോ? മീനോ? ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, അപ്പൊ ഐഡിട്ടോ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഇബ്രാഹിം പോവാറായില്ല, ഒരു മാച്ച് കൂടെ ഉണ്ട്, അതുകൂടെ കളിച്ചിട്ട് പോവാം. ഇബ്രാഹിം ഖേമൻ, can I play with you brother? Bro, please wait after. Tomorrow I will play. Okay, പെട്ടെന്നിട്ടോ ബ്രോ. Veles, another one Saturday. Nabab Khan. പേരെന്തോന്നറാ ഇത്? മേരനാണ് ഞാൻ. അതിന്റെ പേര് പുതിയ ആളുകൾ എത്തി. അത് തന്നെ. ഓ ഗൈസ്, എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. പുതിയതായിട്ട് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്തോ. Oh.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Rummenigge! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping
Brother Nabab Khan, how are you? Tell me, brother.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And here's Anthony. And the ball's come loose here. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football. The man from Madrid, the one they takes a shot.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Casemiro. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pirlo.
Password correct.
Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about.
Password password
He took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
അതെന്ത് ഗോളടാ?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim
Password
here, but this stinks of desperation to me.
He's having a go.
Password
very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Short changes him with that pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Raul. Rummenigge. That has been slung wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fernando Torres. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Raul. It's roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar! And that has been clubbed away. But it's Thuram. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in, and he was quick to react.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out the danger. Koku. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half.
This last match
Goal,
on.
it's still anybody's game here.
match കഴിഞ്ഞു അതിന്റെ
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
ടോട്ടൽ എത്ര വ്യൂസ് ആയി?
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's got space here. And this is Neymar. And he's managed... He's having a shot! Well, there was a race for the ball. Anthony. Nicely weighted ball.
അതെന്തോന്നറാ?
He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Koku. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Messi. Raul. No way through. Decent chance! Oh, nearly. He's in a great position here. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ ആടാ.
The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. They want to be quick to recover this.
നല്ല ലാഭമുണ്ട്.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 21. Ruckman. Number 14. Anthony. Number 20.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Number 19. Erling Haaland. Number 9. Hugo. Number 8.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Number 6.
Rice plays it short.
Substitutions taking
He
place.
gets big. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Shevchenko. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Thinks one through. Great vision. Bullets! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
രണ്ട് ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഹെഡർ ഉണ്ട്. ഗോൾ കയറാൻ ചാൻസ് കൂടുതലാണ്, പക്ഷെ ഗോൾ കയറൂല.
It's a mighty effort.
ഇതാരടാ?
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Kubo. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
അവിടെ വേറെ ഓപ്ഷൻ ഇല്ല. ആൾ ഓടി കയറി ഫ്രണ്ടില്. റെഡ് കാർഡാ? അല്ല, ഇല്ല.
That's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague
Save.
and they look worried. Well,
നൈസ് സേവ് ആയിരുന്നല്ലേ?
It was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
great chance here from position A1. He's trying the shot. Decent hit from there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And Dyke gets across to intercept that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Goes for the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
എവിടാ പാസ്
Barcelona
കൊടുക്കണം?
reclaimed it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
ഒരു ഗോൾ കൂടെ ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുമെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. കാരണം ഇതൊരു മാതിരി സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് പോലെ ഇങ്ങനെ അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടായിട്ട് ഓടിക്കിടക്കും. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇവിടെ, ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട്.
And that's been
ഇപ്പോ
intercepted.
ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ
So good from him.
He's tried one.
ഇതിങ്ങനെ തന്നെ
Now, who's gonna
ഇവിടെ
be
നിന്ന്
first
സേവ്
on
ചെയ്ത്
this?
അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകും.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
എന്താ അവസ്ഥയാടാ?
It's a threatening ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them
ഞാൻ
to
പാസ്
try
കൊടുക്കുന്ന
again.
അടുത്താണ്, പക്ഷെ ലോങ് പോണു പാസ്.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with
എന്തോ
that
ഒരുമാതിരത്തെ
pass.
പാസ്.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And
ഇല്ല,
here's
ഇതിങ്ങനെ
Shevchenko.
പോകും. ഇതിപ്പോ സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ആണ്.
Rice. Now it's Haaland. Just seeing the
തീർന്നു,
ball
കളി തീർന്നു,
now.
ആ
It's
തീർന്നു.
going to be 5 extra minutes. Shevchenko.
ഇത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ.
It is going to need
ശരി എന്നാ,
30
ഓക്കെ.
more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an
Depends,
extra
oh
time
boy,
contest
bro.
similar
Tomorrow
ambition,
we will play, bro.
provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a
We
part.
are live ending.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves
Okay,
for another
okay
30
guys, bye.
minutes.
നാളെ കാണാം. ഓക്കെ, ശരി എന്നാ, പോയിട്ട് വരാം. ബൈ ബൈ ബൈ. നാളെ എന്തായാലും ഒരു 9 മണി 8:30 9 മണിയൊക്കെ ആകുമ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാവും. 8:30 അല്ല, നേരത്തെ കാണും. 7 മണി ആ ഒരു ടൈമിൽ ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാവും. മാക്സിമം എല്ലാവരും ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത് ഇരുന്ന ഗൈസ്, പോയിട്ട് വരാം. ബൈ 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 ഗൈസ്. ഇനി നാളെ കളിക്കാം. ബ്രോ നബ ബ്രോ, ടുമാറോ. ഓക്കെ, ബൈ ബൈ ഗൈസ്. എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലേ, ഞാൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല. സോറി, ഞാൻ നോക്കി, ഞാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ നമ്മള് സാറിനല്ലേ ആള് പോയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പോകും. പോയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. ഞാൻ പോകുന്നു ബ്രോ. കേരള ഗെയിമിംഗ് ബൈ. ശരി, നാളെ കാണാം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ബൈ.